Hey everyone, yeah, I just got to the sway bar here, and I got these bushings in the, just received them. I'll show them to you a little closer. I just wanted to point out a few things about this. But the interesting part of this ended up being that they are a metric 10 1.5. I'm having a hard time focusing, so I got this out. I wanted to make sure because I was looking for a fourth bolt because I'll show that to you right here. Can't get, there we go. There, I should have showed you this up a little closer on this one as well here. But yeah, it's definitely metric, which is surprising because I was digging through my bolts and I was thinking, you know, 3/8 with a coarse thread. But I'm glad that I, took a nut out and these just would not go in. That's when I started, I discovered that they were metric. Now, I wasn't sure. I put a little bit of grease on these because I figured they're sort of a neoprene and they could possibly squeak. And I figured they're a moving part, so why not have a little thin bit of grease? But the part I was a little concerned about here, I know these are, I was wondering why these bolts are so long. I'm hoping that you can see this in the frame right here. Yeah, you see how far these are off, and you know, I know that I'll be able to close a little gap here and there, and I didn't see too many different sizes in these. The main size was the bar thickness, and I got that right. So I guess I'll set this up and in there and get them started and start tightening up, and hopefully these will bottom out on the frame. Yeah, just bring you back real quick. So then when I take a clamp and squeeze down on those, they're getting a lot closer to flush. So I'm thinking that they should have to be compressed with the bolts, and that's why they give you a little extra long bolt to get the threads started. All right, so the springs finally got here. So starting off here by just taping down the isolators for the top so they won't move around when we put them in. One more there. All right, so what we're gonna do here, I was talking with my buddy Chris over at Ironhead Garage, and he was saying he saw where this guy left this one off and collapsed the spring, so it kind of went, it'll curve up, and it should fit in there better by curving up. So I'm gonna try that. So we're gonna go ahead and collapse this. Okay, I like that right there. See, it's got a little curve in it. That should help us get it in there a little easier. Oh yeah, just so we know too, we want to index those two. We want to cover up the one to the left, and we want the bottom of the spring to like land right between the two, so you still see the hole on the right. So that's what we're shooting for, the orientation on the spring. So let's go here. got it right on the money. All right, guys. Well, we wrestled it. We wrestled it in there. So I'm just gonna jack it up now, and I'll relieve the strain on the can't really go anywhere now, so we're releasing the strain now. Yeah, okay, there we go. There we go. We'll get one started on there. And then we'll just jack her up a little ways and get the next one on there. Maybe a little more. There, it's pushing it up now. There we go. Get this guy started back there. Then we're home free. All right, we got her. There we go. Okay, the threads are showing out of that one, and I can get the bottom one by hand. So we should be able to take the floor jack away from it now. That'll give us a little bit more on this upper one. All right, guys, got some new shocks here. Some KYB gas adjust, so I don't have to do it once it's in the car. Just a little dab right there. And then on my bolts here that hold the shocks in on the bottom here, just a little dab of no-sees there. It'll help down in the long run. All right. I gotta compress these a little bit. All right, there we go. Nice. And I need a 1/2 inch for these guys. Okay, guys, just put on the outer tie rod now. And this is a 11/16, it'll be torqued to 35 pounds. And the upper ball joint was a 3/4 inch wrench, torqued to 85. And the lower ball joint was 7/8, torqued to between 90 and 110. Yeah, she's coming back together now. The toughest part now is probably going to be try to come up with a way to bleed my brakes. I still got to do a final tighten on everything once it's been ride height. There we go, and then we'll just bring it around to where we can get the Carter key into the next one. Be fine. Right there. Okay. Set a new Carter key in there. And we're golden. There we go. All right. So I'll give you a little look at this side here. with new springs, new shocks. We still have the stabilizer ends to do. And yeah, we do final torque on this stuff, but yeah, looking good. All right, guys, so I got both sides put together, bled the brakes, greased all the ball joints. I'm gonna do a final tighten on the upper and lower control arms. And yeah, some dummy only ordered one of the sway bar ends, so we got that one in there. Yeah, everything's all greased up and everything. I'm going to go ahead and, yeah, I did a one-man bleed, brake bleed here, and when I got all done, yeah, it feels nice. So I'm gonna let it down and on some blocks and get ride height, and then tighten up all the upper and lower control arms. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, guys, so this is it. I've got it down on the ground now. I rolled it a little and bounced on it, so that's its final stance right there. Real happy with it. It's still low in the front, I think, so glad I went. And then everything is nice and good. The battery turned out really nice there. I like that location. Got these headers done too. All that hardware, those be interesting to see how the gas shocks are. I had them on my Volkswagen, the gray ones. They're kind of soft, so I think they'll be fine. But yeah, next it's take it for a little drive, and got to get it aligned. But yeah, so the next video that I put up, it'll be going for a ride. So yeah, guys, well, thank you very much for you know, watching this series of videos, and we'll catch you on the next one.